marks 1 year since George Floyd was killed by a Minneapolis police officer, sparking protests and real change.
He changed people's mindsets, like the world.
The continued push for police reform coming up.
School changes. The new rules for students when it comes to COVID-19.
Place of possibility. This morning, I'm sharing a story close to my heart. It's my nephew Zach's story, and it's a tough one to tell.
After Zach passed, I didn't want to live.
His life was short, but his legacy lives on, thanks to his mom.
Doing my best to help them feel better, that my heart felt better.
This morning, I'll introduce you to my incredibly strong sister.
From the WKYC studios, this is Go.
Good morning. Thanks so much for being with us here at 6 a.m. on this Tuesday. I'm Maureen Kyle with Dave Chudowski, Holly Strano, and Daniel Wiggins. And as you just saw, Dave is really opening up about a family heartbreak this morning.
Yeah, I'm going to share the story here in a little bit. You know, it's definitely difficult, but it's sad, but it's also hope for the future and how my sister's helping. So I'm excited to share that part with you for sure.
Yeah, we saw it already and look forward to seeing it again. Hope. I love that. And switch.
Well, just ahead, a story close to my heart. 5 years ago, we lost my nephew to an aggressive form of cancer. His young life cut short, but my sister has made it her mission to keep his legacy alive, and they are helping so many. The incredible work of the Place of Possibility and what it is doing, that is just ahead.
It is such a touching story.
I want to share a story with you close to my heart and one that is difficult to tell. As a kid growing up in Bay Village, my passion was rooting for the Cleveland teams. I wanted to be a sports anchor. So imagine in 2016, the thrill of following the Cavs and Indians all over the country, the NBA championship, the World Series. I was traveling everywhere, living my dream. But what you didn't know, in August, I had to take a trip to Florida to see my nephew for the final time, as my sister Sydney was living a nightmare.
Zach was kind of like a gentle giant. His laugh was just gregarious, and you couldn't help but laugh when Zach was laughing.
My nephew Zach was a light in all of our lives until the laughs and smiles faded 5 years ago. Describe what 2016 was like.
One day, you get up and you're going through life, and then everything changes.
My sister Sid's life was filled with happiness and hope, mom to 4 children. He just loved life.
I knew he was a good kid, a special kid, a loving kid, very compassionate.
The grades, the looks, the life of the party. He loved kids, had dreams of his own family. He really wanted to do it all.
He was center on his high school football team, but he was also in the band, and it was a relatively small school, so at halftime he'd come off, take off the shoulder pads and put the tuba on, and then march out in the field and play in the band. And he didn't want to choose one over the other.
He would also choose to be a Marine, fulfilling a childhood dream. But at the age of 20, nobody chose what came next. First, several cases of pneumonia, then a severe cough sent him to the doctor. The result?
They said, your son has a tumor in his chest. The biopsy came back and it was nut midline carcinoma. And I looked it up online and he looked it up online. 6 to 9 month life expectancy, no known survivors. So in that moment, hi Zach. In that moment, life as we knew it changed.
Though they were initially optimistic about remission, Zach passed away just 6 months after his diagnosis. Their final picture together.
Honestly, after Zach passed, I didn't want to live. I mean, I wouldn't have taken my own life, but I didn't want to live. I stopped living the way I had lived before. It's literally like your energetic heart shatters.
No mother should have to bury her own child.
It's a non-sequential event, in life. It's not what one expects to happen, and that creates more of the challenge in it.
But my sister has taken on this challenge, channeling her pain into helping others. Before he passed, Zach and Sid were inspired to start Place of Possibility to help or give hope to others with a terminal diagnosis. The logo? A blue butterfly.
As Zach was passing, I asked him to send Mommy blue butterflies.
Sure enough, now Sid sees those blue butterflies everywhere, and today her mission has evolved into supporting other grieving moms and families.
Doing my best to help them feel better, that my heart felt better. And it was really the only time that I kind of felt a little bit lighter. You know, the grief is just so heavy.
Trying to survive herself, she is now in her 5th year of helping others, not just parents that have had children pass, but also those with children on hospice, creating an umbrella under Place of Possibility called Project Parent. The goal?
To give a mom and dad a day off of work so that they could have just a day not burdened by the loss of income, you know, to just be able to go and spend time with their child. So it has definitely been an evolving of the direction that Place of Possibility goes. Never in my wildest dreams would I have thought that it would be, you know, something that is in place in honor of the passing of my son.
And Place of Possibility is also about unlimited possibility, pitching in where help is needed. Tomorrow, we will meet an inspiring young man from Bay Village and his family and how Sid helped them all fulfill their special wish. An incredible young man, and we're going to meet him tomorrow, Maureen. And Zachary Dillahay, he was fantastic. His father, Michael Dillahay, doing so much for Place of Possibility as well. And, you know, I wear this tie clip every once in a while with the blue butterfly on it, and that's why. And my sister says Zach's always with her. Her comment that just stands out to me, she has Zach on demand, always talking to her. Blue butterflies are everywhere. And really, I believe the blue butterfly saved her life.
She's an inspiration to find that strength and then to also have the strength to go through that with another family. What she's doing is just incredible work. I mean, I would never want to be in that spot, but to have somebody like your sister show up and offer that support, what a wonderful mission that she's turned this into.
That is, and there's so much more she wants to do with it, and we'll talk about that tomorrow. And just talking with these families, you can't do it alone.
Yeah, no. Dave, that was incredible. Thank you so much. All right, Holly, let's get over to you taking a look at the hot forecast for today.
Yeah, Dave, we love you dearly, and that's so brave of you to share. And gosh, your sister, I just, inspiring and then some, I'll tell you. All right, and sun is up. It is 6:18,